We made a cloud cookie, we made a cloud pizza, and the cloud bread trend continues. Today we're making a giant cloud donut. Not just any donut, a chocolate frosted donut. We're gonna make some cloud bread. It's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be big, it's gonna look like a donut. We're gonna bake that thing. We're gonna top it off with some chocolate frosting. And let's keep riding this cloud bread wave because it's just absolutely amazing. Like cloud bread, it's high volume, it's delicious, it's just tasty, and most importantly, it's fun. It's just fun food to eat. Eating a cloud pizza, that was fun. A cloud cookie, that was fun. And this is gonna be even more fun. So let's get right into it and let's start whipping some egg whites. I got 4 egg whites right here. I am not cracking eggs on camera anymore because me and cracking eggs are just not friends. Like something always goes wrong and you guys can't see that. So I took the last 6 hours to crack 4 eggs and I successfully have finally done it. The yolks will be fed to my dog and the whites will be fed to me. Let's whip these up. First thing, I'm gonna put a little dash of cream of tartar. This just helps the egg whites whip up. You need like a little tiny sprinkling. Like think about this as a pinch of salt, just a little pinching, that's it. Time to whip. I got my whipping sticks ready. Have you ever seen better whipping posture? Maybe in my last video. It's just egg whites, guys. Nothing special here, but now it is time to add the things that turn this from whipped egg whites to clouds. All we need is some cornstarch and some sugar that is artificial because it's 0 calories. I used to add like a little bit of cornstarch, a little bit of artificial sweetener, whip it up, add a little more, whip it up, add a little more. Like I used to do that in the last cloud bread and the one before that because I thought that was the right way to do it. But in my experiments, I've noticed no difference in adding everything at once, whipping it up, baking it, and that just means our lives got easier. We're just gonna add it all at once and we don't need to add it in batches anymore. I have a little sifter here that I just use because I want to. You don't need this if you don't want to use it, but we need 12 grams of cornstarch and I'm just gonna sift that in all over the egg whites. And we need 50 grams of erythritol. And now we whip this again and be patient, whip it for a good amount of time because we want this to look like a meringue. We want it to really whip up nicely and be thick and have stiff peaks, no soft peaks around here. Come on, stiff peaks only. So whip this up for a few minutes. My singing oven is singing again. 350 degrees, it's already preheated, so let's whip this up and bake this donut. Look at that cloud. See, it's floating in the sky. It won't fall because clouds don't fall out of the sky. That's when you know you're ready, when you can do that and it's just staying in the bowl. This is not very flavorful. It's just sweet egg whites. I mean, it's good, but we want to add a little bit more flavor and we want to make this more like a donut. A little bit of cake batter extract and a little bit of vanilla extract are getting tossed into this. This is just going to give it that cakey flavor and this is going to give it that vanilla flavor. If you don't have cake batter extract, it's no big deal. You could just use vanilla extract. You could use any extract you want. If you want a coconut donut, coconut extract. The world is your oyster. The donut is your oyster, so flavor it the way you want to. A good amount of vanilla goes in. I put in 5 grams. And a teaspoon of cake batter extract is going right in. Tastes like cake. No, it tastes like artificial alcohol because it's just so potent and strong, but when you put it in this thing, it'll be good. That cake batter extract is orange and it's gonna make this whole thing look like a cake. It's gonna give it that nice golden yellow color. Time to whip again. And now we have a cloud that is light yellow in color. This is where a secret magic ingredient comes in that makes this a little bit different than all the cloud recipes you've seen before, and that is a little bit of psyllium husk. So the reason we use a little bit of psyllium husk is because you know how yeasty donuts have that chew to them? You take a bite and it's like you press down and it bounces back up and it's a little spongy and it's a little chewy, and you know the chew I'm talking about, the chewy donuts. Like, not the cakey donuts, but the uncakey donuts. Adding a little bit of psyllium husk, we add 5 grams of this stuff and sprinkle this in and whip this in. This adds fiber, makes it more filling, makes it healthier, but also it gives it that chew and it gives it that just a little bit better of a texture. We want 5 grams of this, which is about 3 teaspoons or a tablespoon. And we got the psyllium sprinkled in. Let's give it one really quick mix. I got a pizza pan here with some parchment paper that we are reusing because you guys can reuse parchment paper. Helpful tip to, you know, save you guys some money, save you guys some parchment paper. And donuts have a hole in the middle, which means I'm gonna toss a small circular bowl right in the middle and we'll build around this thing. Look at this cloud. I mean, it's so thick and it won't fall off the spatula. That's when you know you're ready to make the donut. And after you put most of your batter on, you wanna grab that circle bowl right out from the center. So, you know, things are gonna get a little bit messy right now. Kitchen clips always come in handy. I need them. It just makes my life easier. And all of our batter is now a donut. There we go. Our cloud donut is ready to be baked. If you see this, it is ginormous. It is the biggest donut I've ever seen in my life. The oven is preheated at 350 degrees. It's gonna take some time, guys. Bake this for 40 minutes. And while the donut is baking, let's make some chocolate frosting to go right on top. Are you guys a chocolate frosted, strawberry frosted, or vanilla frosted donut kind of person? Let me know in the comments down below. I am a strawberry frosted donut person for sure. Like, that was my favorite donut to get at Dunkin' Donuts. Well, not my favorite, but out of the 3 frosted donuts, strawberry frosted was my favorite. Today, we're making a chocolate frosted. We're keeping it simple, we're keeping it classy. First thing we're gonna put in here is 45 grams of Greek yogurt. And the rest, Greek yogurt is so good. Then we're gonna put in some cocoa to make it chocolatey and some powdered erythritol. I just took my granular erythritol and threw it in the blender to save you guys money. Blend your granular artificial sweetener and it's gonna turn into powdered artificial sweetener. You don't have to buy 2 separate bags if you don't want to. 30 grams of powdered sweetener is going right in. And 10 grams of cocoa powder is going in. I'm using dark cocoa, it's just less bitter, it's a darker color, it's tasty. Watch my video on why Oreos don't taste like chocolate if you wanna know all about cocoa powders. A pinch of salt, a splash of vanilla extract, 30 grams of sugar-free chocolate syrup. This is just gonna make the consistency so much better, add more chocolatey flavor. And the last thing we're gonna need is 15 grams of sugar-free maple syrup. This, combined with the chocolate, just gives it such a good flavor. The maple, the chocolate, it's just amazing. And look at that, we have a lot of things going on in this bowl. We got syrups, we got creamy stuff, we got powders. They're all different colors. So let's mix this all up and get this to be a frosting. You gotta be patient here. There's powders and they're gonna explode out of the bowl if you go all out, so a gentle touch is necessary. The powder's exploded. I'm being too rough. I could do this all day and watch this chocolate waterfall, but give it a quick taste. Oh my God, that is good. Wow, that packs a chocolate punch and it is so good. It is so delicious. If you want yours more sweet, then just add some more sweetener to this. But I like that little slight bitterness of chocolate, so I don't like to go super sweet with this. I could literally sit here and eat spoonfuls of this and it would be amazing, but I gotta control myself and be patient because we have a donut baking. I'm just gonna chill on the side, wait for the donut to bake, and this is just gonna sit here. After a long, hard 40 minutes, this thing is ready to protect me. Let's take this donut out of the oven. Ooh, man, look at this. Look at this, it is ginormous. It's soft right now, but we're just gonna let it cool for a little bit and it's gonna harden up, it's gonna crisp up. My head. So 10 minutes on the side, let it cool, let it chill on its own, and we'll be back soon. and this has cooled. Remember what I said? It's not gonna be soft, it's gonna be crispy like a donut. You can hear the crunch, but the inside is gonna be soft, it's gonna be chewy, just like a yeasty donut. This is the size of my head. This thing is huge, it's enormous. I'm so excited for this. Do not worry about making this all perfect. Do donuts ever have a perfect glaze? No. Just go around the entire donut. I don't even have words. Let's dig in. Ready? That is so good. I'm gonna tear this in half. Ready? The inside is spongy. It is soft, just like a donut. The psyllium husk, it really gives it that perfect texture. And all you gotta do, if you like donuts, this, I promise you, it actually reminds you of a real donut. And you have more chocolate sauce on the side, so all you gotta do, take some extra, the bite you're about to eat, right there. Will Tenny, I know you like donuts. You need to try this. Do you see the inside? It's so spongy, it's so soft, and it's chewy just like a real donut. It's like a fresh baked donut. What's better than having donuts by themselves? Donuts and coffee. Amazing. The sweetness, the bitterness, it's a match made in heaven. So thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video.